It's cool. Good evening and welcome to the famous Mez Lounge. Tonight is the big one. We're expecting DJ Westwood, and I'm with the CEO of Mez Lounge, Mr. Mez himself. Mr. Mez, how are you?
I'm okay.
Great. Good to see you. Mr. Mez, how do you feel tonight about a world-class DJ coming to play your bar?
Such an amazing. I've been trying to get him for a very long time, but yeah, he's finally here.
Good.
It's not easy.
you have a lot of people coming through. I hear a lot of stars come here. Is that part of your plan?
Yeah, a lot of stars have been here. Some of them are discreet, and you really didn't know. Sometimes you discover them. So yeah, and whenever they come, they really like it in here because. It looks like a kind of hideout for them. Yeah.
Oh, no, it has that good feeling of a coded place with everything you need, good vibes.
Yeah.
I'm following you, and I hear on Thursday you have good karaoke. On Friday you have DJ set, you have movie nights, and now you're having Westwood. Is this all part of your vision for
Yeah, it's part of our vision, and there's more to come. We have a lot of entertainment. That's what Mez Lounge is all about. It started from Mez Entertainment, and we now have a place called Mez Lounge. So we are taking our entertainment to the next level.
Very good. And what can we expect from tonight? Is Westwood going to play? He's doing Afrobeats, playing Afrobeats tonight. He's going to play the classics. He's going to play the new one. Has he given you any insight?
Well, there's no insight yet, but he said. He's more inclined now with the Afrobeat anyway, so he mixes up a lot with the Nigerian setting. So we'll see what we can do. I haven't seen him play Afrobeat before, but I think it's an amazing thing to see tonight. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, have you been privileged to see him play? Listen to him when he's playing?
Back in the days, but no. This present time, yeah.
Big DJ. He's big in hip hop in the UK. He brought a very big player. You think he can do the same for Afrobeats now that he's playing Afrobeats?
I think he can. We also help him to give him the platform as well. So we'll see.
Yeah. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a big night in here tonight. Mad lit. It's going to be Westwood and I'm at Mez Lounge. Mez, can you tell people to come here to free their souls? And if you can't pay your bills, come here.
Don't worry, we got you covered. We want you to be here tonight. There's gonna be fun, love, and oneness.
Where my
just like a family.
Where my goodness, oneness. Thank you, Mez Lounge.
Since 1947, the matter never settle. You be but I be get to. Possibility long ya won lenu. Better recognize. Greatest of all time. No other name they go call mine. As I they shanty them not nice. Monday, Dalawa. Tuesday, Dalawa. Wednesday, Dalawa. Slongest night, Jalaba. And they call me the Godfather. Move like an Italian. Dalawa, have you ever seen a nigga like moi? Each and every lady wanna give me mwah. When they smoke weed, when they smoke cigar.
We're the world-class Mez bar in East London, the big city of London, and I'm with the world-class DJ Tim Westwood. Tim,
nice to be here, family.
I
appreciate you, man. Looking forward to tonight.
Great to see you. You're playing here tonight.
That's absolutely right.
Place is packed out.
It's gonna be fun, man.
Great.
Look forward to getting lit, man.
Yeah.
First time, so the Mez Lounge, I know it has a big karaoke night on the Thursday. We used to hang out there. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun weekends. So just come to support and show some love. Right now we're in the Mez Garden, the shisha part of the club. Go through there and get some food later, play some music, turn up time. Great guy.
Mez, you're playing Afrobeats tonight, and I know you were instrumental in bringing hip-hop, across to the UK.
Yeah, I mean, we are really seen as a hip-hop DJ, no doubt, and that's something we've really committed to. I mean, I originally started very much like in the dancehall scene. That was when I started, it was before hip-hop came about. But I'd always supported, always loved hip-hop, but I've been going to Lagos now for 12 years, and I used to go once a year, twice a year, but now I go there for half of the year, if not longer. So I'm really committed to it, and Afrobeats is a really defining moment. One of the real advantages that I had, that because I was DJing in the clubs all the time, and I was doing like a lot of student parties, especially. And there was like student parties in places where, up in Leeds, say for instance, and especially Leeds, where there was a big African student population. There was a lot of international students a lot of Nigerians, a lot from Ghana as well. And because I was DJing in the clubs, they'd always be asking for like those early Wizkid records, some early Fuji records, and I started just playing those because I was in the club. People wanted to hear Wizkid, and those records were powerful, and a lot of those early artists. So. Luckily, I could see the rise of Afrobeats 10 years ago, and I, got quite embedded with it. So, I've been able to ride that journey. So even though people really identify with me as a hip hop DJ, and that's what I did on the radio. I interviewed Wizkid for the first time 10 years ago. The first time I interviewed Wizkid was like 12 years ago, and we had like Davido and Ice Prince. We used to interview a lot of artists, a lot of African artists, especially from Lagos and from Ghana. And as I say, the first time I went to Lagos 12 years ago, it was just, it was a life-changing experience, and I could see the rise of it. It was an incredible place, and then to see it now, and I spend a lot of time up there. I'm normally there like 3 weeks a month at least.
Whoa!
Yeah, I work there a lot.
Wow!
With there, I do a lot of parties, and I particularly like DJing at the mainland. On the mainland, I mean, I live on the island in VI, but I might be a VI guy, but I've got mainland tastes.
Let me say to you, because you've been instrumental in hip hop, like you said, they've seen you on the radio. Now you're seeing Afrobeats at maybe an infant stage,
Oh yeah, day one, definitely.
Now you've seen hip hop.
When the first time we was over in Lagos, the big discussion is should it be called Afrobeats. It was like a hot topic because obviously Afrobeats is a title that belonged to Fela Kuti.
Yes.
And there was discussion, should we call it Afropop? And my view towards that, because there was a lot of discussions at that time, was that like Afropop is not a cool word. Pop music isn't cool in Europe, and even in the States. So I was saying that title is not going to work for it. Whereas Afrobeats, even though that belonged to Fela Kuti, the legacy continues.
Thank you. Now, seeing hip hop move, because you're involved, you've seen it move the whole culture, the movies, the food, the fashion, the everything. Hip hop has been accepted worldwide. Now you're seeing Afrobeats at an infant stage. Where is Afrobeats sitting in terms of world culture?
I think right now it is absolutely dominating the music industry. I think like people like Burna Boy is one of the biggest international artists of all, filling out stadiums, doing tours of the States, doing tours of the UK. I mean, it's phenomenal, and I think Afrobeats as a sound. It is really dominating. I think that in a lot of ways, hip hop right now, even though it's still shining, obviously, I think it is really about Afrobeats. I feel. So I think the amount of new music which is coming out, the amount of new artists, the amount of how it resonates. I think Afrobeats is definitely dominating the world.
But do you think, what does Afrobeat have to do for the culture to replicate what happened in hip hop? Movies, food, clothes, and all the rest.
You see, like hip hop culture really was like street culture, an American street culture, which resonated across the world. I think like Afrobeats is Lagos, man, and I think Lagos is Lagos. It's a magical city, man. It's a different world. So I think I don't know if there'll be like you had hip hop fashion lines. You had
the movies definitely.
You had the whole cultural aspect of the language. I think in a lot of ways like Afrobeats resonates so much with Lagos. It will definitely be a dominant music force forever.
But culture-wise, do you see a connection? Culture-wise, like this culture, we got the clothes, we got jollof rice, we got other things, we got movies, we got Nollywood.
But a lot of that is Nigeria and West Africa. So I think that will spread. But I mean, there's a lot of like if you look at the young people, and they're often the driving force of fashion. like there's a lot of new styles coming out, and it's only a matter of time before they resonate across the world. Like I think a lot of the designers, like I get a lot of clothes made
in Nigeria.
Yeah, they're incredibly talented, very incredibly talented, and there's definitely a new style of African dress for young people, which like the colourful patterns.
I like to see you. I like to see you in your African attire.
Oh yeah, no, I trust me, I've got traditional stuff which I have to wear for weddings and funerals and birthday parties.
Oh.
So I'm going to show you photographs of me traditional. But like, no, this is, they're just the new swag, the new styles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the loud colour. Africa's always been a very colourful place for dress. But like these new designers are incredible.
Do you think we have to do anything, or the progression would just be natural?
It's organic, bro, and it comes from the source. It comes from home. And it just resonates from there. Anything contrived or forced is just industry.
All right. You say you're playing Afrobeats now because you went to the party in Leeds and stuff like that. Now tonight, you're playing here tonight. You're playing new Afrobeats, classic Afrobeats, old
everything,
Afrobeats.
Brother. Yeah, just the range, man. I mean, obviously you got to read the room, so see what's right. But yeah, the classics always ring off. Happy to play those, and obviously there's so much great new music as well. And obviously Amapiano's on the rise.
Yes.
Something crazy as well. So it definitely is a moment, and I'm very happy because a lot of clubs I have played in London are like dancehall, bashment clubs, hip hop clubs. Playing somewhere like Mez and the other lounges. I'm at CQ for Halloween.
Yeah.
I play at Greenwich High sometimes. Those are the places I really enjoy. Because that's what I do in Lagos. That's how I come back primed and ready to go. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I want to make it happen.
No, you keep speaking up. But let me say to you before I let you go, because people are looking at me, they want Westwood to come and play. Westwood, we appreciate you. We've seen what you did for hip hop. We've seen what you're doing for Afrobeats. Let's talk about UK Afrobeats. Is that something you would like to help?
Well, I mean, the thing with UK Afrobeats, I thought they've had definitive moments. Like there was a time when like Silver was, the UK was doing with the likes of Silver, even though they're mostly Ghanaian artists and doing more that UK Ghanaian sound. They were artists like influenced quite a lot by UK funky and the like.
Yeah.
They had a great moment there, and then Jay Holland's was another great moment.
Fuse ODG and all those
yes, absolutely. Fuse ODG, definitely.
Morocco,
but I think yes, absolutely. But I think I think there is room for a UK scene, and I really hope it develops and flourishes. I really do. But I think a lot of the creative community is in Lagos or Benin. That's where a lot of the music is coming from. And sometimes you've got to be in that creative community. Just like, a lot of the music came out of New York, and then it came out of the West Coast, then it came out of the South, like Atlanta. A lot of the Afrobeats, in essence, is just coming from like Lagos and Benin, and leaving behind everywhere else. But I think there can be a creative community here doing things. I think we had some crossover moments with like the likes of Jay Huss and that style of what they called Afro swing was our influence of Afrobeat. But I think more and more artists from the UK will start representing it, and it would be great if they did, to put their own flavour and twist on it and their own spices.
DJ Westwood, we're very proud. I can listen to you all night. Very good to talk to you. Thank you for sharing this moment.
Great,
thank you.
Appreciate the love and support, man.
Westwood,
man.
Westwood,
nice to be up at Mez.
Big DJ. Now we're about to go in there. Westwood's about to do it for us like he did for hip hop.
Thank you, family.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Steadily I dey drug pedu. He dey do them like he deja vu. If you give me pass, I go Lukaku. I dey come through. Skelewu. I love my people like Ofaku. Sometimes them go fight for you. Sometimes them go they against you. Against you. Oh yeah, yobo. I dey fight for my people. I will. And like a back me, I will. 1950.